Do you love silly stories for kids? Why not consider joining our family? You can even get a very special message from one of your favourite silly stories for kids characters. Head over to the website to find out more. It's your support that helps us to continue to make exciting stories and more crazy content.
Did somebody say crazy?
Oh, Pimpin, no. Pimpin! One day, a bunch of leaders at the Croydon Hills Kids program were coming in to the third day of Kids Club. Now, the first 2 days had gone fantastic and they were so excited and they were getting ready. All right, said Josh, we better get everything ready. These kids are going to be here soon. Yes, said Jarvis. They left the place in a big mess yesterday. Who would have thought popcorn was a good idea? But as they were getting ready and starting to come through the door, Micah saw something. Well, actually, Micah didn't see anything. He walked in the door and all of the decorations were gone. Oh no, said Cody. What are we going to do? The kids are going to be here in no time at all and there's no decorations. Well, said Sarah, if we work really, really hard, I'm sure we can redecorate the entire church in the next 15 minutes. What? Said Josh. There is no way that we could possibly set up all these incredible, amazing decorations all over again. Do you think that they could do it? No, they definitely couldn't. They started looking around the room to see what they could find. They were searching and they were searching until all of a sudden, Jarvis saw something. Hey, is that some leftover popcorn? I think it is, said Cody. They started to look. Hey, there's some more over here, said Sarah. They kept looking and started following the trail of popcorn. They followed and they followed until they found that it was going behind the stage. Where do you think it's all going? They said. No idea. They followed it until they found a tiny little door in the wall and they found that it had a doorknob. Should we open it? Said Cody. Well, I don't think we have any other choice, said Sarah. I guess we better try. So they started to open the door and as they opened it, bang! It slammed shut again. Josh, did you slam that door? No, it wasn't me. I think there's somebody in there. They tried to open it again. Nobody's home, said a voice. Hang on a second. I think I've heard that voice before. Who knows who that might be? That sounds like Pim Pim. No Pim Pim here, said the voice. Pim Pim, we know it's you. What are you doing? Well, I've been secretly watching the very much fun that everybody has been having at the last few days of the kids program, and I thought it was very, very not kind of you not to invite the Pim Pim. Well, what do you mean not invite you? You could have come. I could have? Well, of course you could have come. Everybody was invited. We sent out all the forms. Oh no, I don't read the forms. Well, Pim Pim, if you don't read the forms, how would you expect to get an invite? I was hoping for something personal. I was hoping that Megan would come to my house and say, hey, Pim Pim, everybody at the whole school program wanted you to come, so please come be the Pim Pim. But she did not, so I've decided to take all of your decorations and teach you all a lesson. What? Said the leaders. They were very, very confused. Pim Pim, but then nobody can have any fun. I didn't think of that, said Pim Pim. We've got to find them. Where did you put them? Well, I did something a little bit silly. What do you mean you did something a little bit silly? Well, I was very, very disappointed. And so what I did was I took them all and I put them in the back of a big truck and then I sent that truck to Queensland. What? You sent it to Queensland? How are we ever going to get them back? Well, maybe we could call some help and we could set up some new decorations. Maybe the kids could even help. Well, I guess maybe. Do you think the kids would like to help redecorate the whole hall? Yes, I think they would, said Jarvis. I think that is our only hope. So as the kids came in, they all got sat down on the mat in the main room. And while they were coming in, Pim Pim decided to call a few of his friends. Hey, Teddywinkle. Yeah, what is it, Pim Pim? I did something silly. Oh, what is it this time? Said Teddywinkle. Never mind, but I need you to come down to Croydon Hills as quick as you can. Oh, that's funny. I'm already here. What? Why are you here? Well, I follow you sometimes because I know that trouble is going to come and I thought maybe I could help. Oh, thank you. I'm so happy that you could be here. So Teddy Winkle and Pim Pim came up to the front, and all the kids were sitting down on the mat, waiting to find out what to do. They were sitting and they were whispering to each other. Where do you think all the decorations went? I've got no idea. It doesn't look as fun in here anymore. What are we going to do? Well, we'll see. They looked up, and up the front was Pim Pim, and he said to them, "Hello everybody, it is me, the Pim Pim, and I definitely on purpose have created something very, very fun for you." It was not on purpose. He did something silly, and now he's trying to say he's sorry. Oh yes, well, I guess when you do something silly, sometimes you do have to say sorry. So I am the Pim Pim, and I am very sorry that Teddy Winkle is here. What? What are you talking about? Oh no, just kidding. I'm very sorry. I took all your decorations, but I think that together we could redecorate the entire hall. The kids looked confused. "How are we going to do that?" called out one of the kids. "Well, I brought something very, very fun." "What is it?" said one of the kids. Well, Pim Pim pulled out something from his pocket. It was small and it was round. "I need to give everybody one of these very special balls. Okay, are you ready?" So Pim Pim started throwing out the balls one by one, and the kids started to catch them. Who can catch a ball? Pretend to be catching a ball. All right, has everybody pretended to catch one? Okay, now these are very, very, very special balls. You need to be very, very careful with them. Bang! The kids all looked across, and Jarvis was standing there, no longer holding a ball because it had exploded into all kinds of confetti. Sorry, he said. "Okay, now kids, you need to be very careful. So what we will do is on the count of 3, everybody will throw the balls up in the air and we will see what happens. Okay, everybody, 1, 2, 3. All the kids threw their balls up into the air, and when they were up high, they all started to pop. Pop, 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 pop. And every time a ball popped, more decorations started pouring out. Balloons started coming, streamers started flying, monkeys started hopping out. There were all kinds of creatures and animals and all sorts of things. But the one thing that Pim Pim had forgotten to tell all the leaders, the animals were real. There were monkeys starting to run around the entire hall. They were jumping, they were dancing, they were throwing things from on top of the roof. They were hanging and swinging off the rafters. "Oh dear, I did not think this was to be a good idea." "Don't worry, Pim Pim, I've got this one," said Teddy Winkle. "All right, kids, who can help us get control of the monkeys?" All the kids started waving their hands. "Right, we need the very special monkey water guns." "Monkey water guns? What are they?" "Well, it's a very special invention. I borrowed it from the Chimp Brothers." "Oh, the Chimp Brothers, they are very naughty and they have some very crazy inventions." "Yeah, they might be here. Hang on, Chimp Brothers," called out Teddy Winkle. From behind the stage, 2 chimpanzees stepped out. "Right, who's been causing all this trouble?" That would be me," said Pim Pim. "Oh, no surprises there. All right, kids, can you help us?" The kids all yelled. As the kids were yelling yes, the Chimp Brothers started handing out special monkey water guns. Now, these water guns didn't look like normal water guns. Not only were they called special monkey water guns, they looked like monkeys. And each kid was handed one. "Right, now the aim of the game is to start shooting these water guns at the monkeys. If we can hit them enough times, they will turn into toy monkeys. Do you think you kids can do it?" The kids weren't sure, but they decided to give it a go anyway, so they pulled out their monkey water guns. "Right, kids, start shooting!" yelled the Chimp Brothers. The kids all used their monkey water guns and were blasting at the monkeys that were swinging from the roofs. As they shot, they realized that it was not water coming out of them, it was actually mashed banana. And the mashed banana was splattering all over the entire hall. Kids were getting covered, monkeys were getting hit, and they were slowly turning back into toys. By the end, all the monkeys had been turned into toys, but the room was still completely destroyed. There was mashed banana on everything. "What are we going to do?" called out the leaders. "We're running out of time." "Maybe I can help," said a voice. The kids turned around, and there, flying up above the stage, was Peach, the magic fairy. What seems to be the problem?" "Well, it started with me, and then it was kind of our fault as well. I haven't done anything wrong," said Teddy Winkle. I'm sure you would, Teddy Winkle. You're normally causing trouble. You are all very, very cheeky, but I think we can fix this," said Peach. Now, we need to be careful. What do we need to do? We need to first of all clean all the mashed banana, and then we need to fix all the decorations. So maybe I'll split all the kids in two. So Peach held her hand in the middle, and all the kids split to either side on the mat. All right, she said. Now, the people on this side, I'll give you a blue wand. And the people on this side, I'll give you a pink wand. And what you kids need to do is stand up. So all the kids stood up. Standing up, standing up, standing up. They held their wands above their heads. And then, Peach said, I need you all to spin around 3 times. And then when you sit down, we need to say, all finished. So the kids all spun. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And then they sat down and said, with this, the room started to sparkle. The mashed banana started to come out of everything. It flew into one giant ball in the middle of the room, and then it started chasing Teddywinkle. Hey, no, I don't want to get got by the banana. Teddywinkle ran across the stage and ran out the door along with all the mashed banana. Then decorations started streaming in from everywhere, straight towards Pim Pim. Uh-oh, that looks like it's coming for me. Hang on, no, don't do that. One of the kids was looking up and they said, whoa, look at those decorations. That looks crazy. Oh no, said the kids. You didn't. Did somebody say crazy? Pim Pim started going crazy around the entire room. He was blasting and bouncing off the walls, but he was throwing decorations everywhere. Streamers were getting caught, bamboo was flying around, beach balls and balloons everywhere. And by the time Pim Pim had finished spinning and spun out the door, the room looked beautiful once more. And the kids were all ready for the 3rd day of their kids program. Just then, all the parents started to walk back in. They looked at the room. Whoa, this looks incredible. Who did all this work? Well, said Megan, I don't think you'd believe us, even if we told you. And that is the end of the story. Yeah!